meeting is being recorded.
All right, so Shelly's going to help me kind of share this information with you too today, but I'm going to kind of preface it with who we are, who the company is, what we stand for, and all of that kind of thing. So the company name is Trenant. Okay, it's just a fancy word. It's actually French for change life, because that's been the goal since they started back in 2013, is to simply change people's lives for the better through their time, their resources, the products, just always, right? The vision was to impact 1 billion lives for good over the first 30 years in business. And we're about 10 years in almost. Founded in 2013 as a debt-free company. We have health products. We actually started as a wealth company. So wealth management, life insurance, financial advising, and we still do all of that. But today we're just going to talk about our supplements. So if you're interested in any of that wealth management type stuff, we can get that information to you too. But today we'll just talk about the health. And we also have a movement called Live Where You Live, where we are going into our communities and doing community service and volunteering and helping the people in need in our areas all over the country, but also where we've expanded globally too. So we're in Australia, Puerto Rico, Canada, India, and now the UK. So this movement is just expanding so quickly. We also have been recognized in multiple award-winning track records, actually recognized as America's fastest growing private company, one of America's fastest growing. I think that's pretty awesome. But the products that we're working with, like Tracy said, are all natural. Okay, we've got gluten-free, mostly dairy-free, all but 2 products, and cruelty-free, and we're working with raw food. Okay, I mean, it's all veggie in veggie capsules. So the doctors that are behind the creations of these products, they have been working on this stuff for decades and decades, and they wanted to pick and formulate the best blends to go with our body and the way our body can absorb them and break them down really easily. We have thousands of testimonials, so Tracy will get you added to those groups after this too. So you can just kind of, creep around and look at the real life stories. These are people we really personally know, and then people we don't know, of course, too. I mean, there's thousands and thousands worldwide, but it's really cool to see, what all of these things are doing for people. So the kind of products that we have, what can they even do? So we, of course, have a multivitamin. It's a multi-mineral vitamin. And that's going to be like the cleanest, most effective multivitamin you can find on the market currently. But that's not our most exciting product. We have gut health, we have joint health, weight management, beauty, fitness, and stamina. We even have an oral care line, and just like overall total body wellness. And today we're just going to cover 4 of our products. We've got roughly 15. But what's cool is a lot of our products address multiple issues. So it's not like you're going to have to take 10 products to address all 10 of the health issues you might have going on, for example. A lot of them address multiple issues in one. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to actually pass it to Shelly, and she's going to share a little bit about her experiences and a little about these products.
Okay, yeah. So actually, the three products that I'm going to cover are the ones that I've gravitated to, and that I'm like, we say this, I mean, probably too much, but it's like, I'm so clearly passionate about these because I'm seeing the difference. My family is actually seeing the difference. So the first one is Mojo, and Mojo is amazing. It's either a coffee blend or a chocolate flavor, but basically what this product does is it gives you clean energy, sustained energy. It gives you focus. It enhances your mood. And for me personally, it just makes me more efficient and effective and focused throughout the day. I get more done and I have more energy and more clarity doing it. It can be hot or cold. I just shake mine up with a little stevia pack and a dab of creamer, pour it over some ice, and I literally feel like I went to Dunkin'. Like it's that good. But it also promotes weight loss. It's just a benefits drink, and the fact that it tastes amazing is awesome as well. So literally, if I don't have it for a day, I do feel like I can tell the difference. But I enjoy it, and I put it in a cute little cup, and or glass with some ice, and I take it to work and I sip on it. And it does, it helps me just kind of feel like I can take on more that day if I need to. So what else would you like to add, Heather?
Awesome. Everything you said, I just echo. That's how I feel too. And the jitters, something I just recently, I actually went back to black coffee, just like from my Keurig, because, you know, when I'm like, I just need to brew this really fast and run. I get heart palpitations now. Like, I'm like, whoa, I'm going to go back to my Mojo because the regular coffee was like giving me the jitters. And I had almost forgotten that it was doing that to me. So Mojo doesn't do that to me.
And no crash. There is no crash. Like, it doesn't, you know, it's just a very natural thing. You know, it feels right.
Yeah, exactly. So then, I'm sorry, it always freezes on me. Here we go. So yeah, Zest was the other one.
Right. So my girlfriend actually, she's not a coffee drinker. She's like, you know, I love the benefits. It all sounds great. Well, then let's try the Zest, because that's, you know, a fruity, like a lemonade flavored drink, same benefits. And she's, you know, she's thrilled with it.
Yes, that's perfect. So the next one is another huge favorite.
The Glow. So the Glow is our type 1 liquid collagen, and it also has superfood antioxidant support. It has biotin, it has hyaluronic acid. So it is truly doing double, triple, multiple duty from the inside out, not only on your hair, skin, and nails, which a lot of times that's what we associate with collagen, but it has so much more benefits. One, for example, is joint health and supporting, you know, your connective tissue. That's huge. I've had, you know, people report back to me as like, I actually have a member of my gym, and she's heavy. She carries quite a bit of extra weight, but she's on a journey. She's doing amazing, but she had to stop coming to class for a while because her ankles and her knees were just bothering her too much. So she has actually started with Mojo and with Glow, and she's been able to come back. And she's also the manager of the lab in our hospital. So you can imagine she's also on her feet all day. And she's just like, Shelly, I don't go home with my knees and my ankles throbbing anymore. I don't feel like I have to put my feet up and ice them when I get home. And so that's what is really working for her. But, you know, it really just supports you from the inside out with healthy aging, with, you know, like I said, the joint health. And then it's just bonus that you get, you know, new hair growth and, you know, more plump skin. I did a before and after of my own eyes, because sometimes when you look at yourself all the time, you're not seeing a lot of change and you're saying, does this really work? So I took it from just 2 months ago, and it's like, literally my eyes have changed, and it's just like, yeah. So it's nice to see those results. It's nice to hear them is one thing, but when you see them, it's totally another.
I love that. That's so good. I have nothing to add to that. That's amazing. I did have these slides. This to add. Do what?
We do have this to add.
We do actually, yeah, we have this to add, because look how cool this is. So everything cool. Shelly said, you guys, this, you know, it also helps build lean muscle mass. So he was just, you know, doing his regular diet and exercise and add, like he's always done, but all he did was add 1 ounce of Glow to his regimen every day. And it just like amplified what he was already doing. Just kind of leaned him up a little bit. And then check this out. So it also addresses cellulite. So I think that's pretty amazing too. She actually did 30 days of a collagen load. So she did 3 ounces instead of 1 ounce a day. She did 3 ounces. So that's a huge improvement in just 30 days. So here's our gut health supplement.
Gut health supplement. This is another truly amazing product, the Enrich. So these are veggie enzymes. And like Heather mentioned before, they come in a veggie capsule. So even that is digestible easily by your system. But this might be, I can't decide if this is my favorite product or if it's Flow. But what this is, I have a history of some familial gut health issues. So this really spoke to me. Basically what happens is like our bodies don't make enough enzymes, it doesn't have enough enzymes to digest our food properly. Either we're eating processed food, that's dead food, that doesn't provide the enzymes that we need, or we're cooking our food, which basically annihilates what we need for digestion. So we have to supplement that digestion with probiotics and prebiotics and get those good enzymes back in our system so that we can truly digest the food and we can benefit more from the nutrients that we're getting from the food. Okay, so you just take 2 or 3 capsules before you eat, and then you're going to feel your food digesting. You're going to feel much cleaner from the inside out, much lighter. And I did a pudding demo to show just how much it actually breaks the food down for you so that your body can absorb and digest it. There we go. Beautiful.
Yes.
We were reading each other's mind.
Yes.
So it's been amazing. My daughter also takes it as well. She's had a lot of digestion issues. And as you can see here, just in a pudding cup, we're putting the enzymes in, stirring it up, letting it work its magic. And then you're going to see the process. And it's a pretty straightforward process. It doesn't take long for them to start working and breaking that food down for your body to digest easily. So the consistency changed quite a bit, as you can see. So that is the gut health. And, sometimes after you eat, you feel too full, or you feel bloated, or you feel like you have to unbutton your pants, or whatever the case is. It's like that goes away with this. Like, I can't remember the last time I've really left, even if I haven't had the healthiest meal. I try to eat fairly clean, but we all go to Mexican or have pizza, or, have an extra roll at Red Lobster, whatever it is, Red Lobster, but this will help you avoid the bloatiness, the just kind of discomfort sometimes you feel after eating.
Yeah, I love this. It's a non-negotiable for me. My 3-year-old she doesn't have very good bowel movements. We actually struggle getting fruit in her and veggies and getting her to drink water. So her bowel movements are not great. And I give this to her when she's struggling, and within an hour, she's good to go. So little kids can use it too, and pets. I gave some in my dog's food the other day. So totally safe for everybody. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it's my turn now, huh? All right. Well, okay, because I absolutely love this product, you guys. This is the one that I was the most excited about when I first partnered with this company. You guys, Shannon, I actually didn't ever even try any of the products before I jumped in for the opportunity. I hadn't even had products in hand, never tried it, didn't even really know it was coming before I was making sales, because that's how simple this is to work this business. So that's just a side note. But the CBD was the one I was most excited to check out because I had read testimonies on this that it helped with anxiety and depression. And I was going through a really tough season. Well, everybody was at the end of 2020. That's actually when I started this company, at the end of 2020. And so I was most excited about that. And what this is it's a whole flower hemp. So I know most people, when they see CBD or they hear about CBD, they automatically think CBD oil, and that's just not. It's not the same. And this is whole flower fluid, hemp fluid. They took the entire hemp plant and juiced it into liquid. Essentially, the example that we like to give is taking an orange and making fresh orange juice. There's no other additives, no anything extra added. You're getting the purest form of orange juice, right? When you squeeze an orange into a glass, same thing here. If you actually look into the fluid and hold it up to the light and look at the dropper, you can see particles from the plant in there. Like, that's how pure it is. And so people take it for sleep. People take it for pain, anxiety, depression, and it's incredible. So you got the drops, the spray, and the lotion. Pretty self-explanatory. The lotion is for painful joints, and you can actually apply it to sunburns. Forgot to tell you that, Tracy.
I'll have to get some of that.
Yeah. It's so soothing. I love it. It's that pure hemp mixed with moisturizers and menthol and arnica too, all healing natural. Okay. And then the Soothe spray is just a quicker absorption. It's the exact same as the drops, except they've added cinnamon and mint to make it taste better and have a higher absorption. So the drops are very earthy. If you've ever smelled marijuana before, that's exactly what it smells like. Don't be alarmed. It's not going to get you high. This is the hemp plant, not the marijuana plant, but it does smell the same. Okay. It comes from the same species, but not the same part of the plant. So that's why they added cinnamon and mint to the spray. And so I'm going to show you a little demonstration, Shannon. Tracy, I don't know if you've seen this before or not. Have you seen this demo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a competitor's oil. Usually it requires a full dropper. I don't even think I could get it all the way full, but you see it's just sitting there on top of that water because water and oil don't mix. And that's just like our bodies. When you put oil in your body, it's not going to mix. Our bodies are made of mostly water, right? So there we go. Here's our Soothe. All you need are 2 drops, not droppers, and it blends right into the water. Look at that. That's what it's going to do in our system. And then it's going to eliminate. Some people are worried about the fact that there is THC in this product, but it is below the legal amount. Okay. It's totally safe, totally legal, and not going to be left behind. We've had this product on the market for 5 years now, I believe 5 years, 2017, I think is when it came out. And we have yet to have anyone fail a drug test. We have truck drivers, law enforcement, teachers, nurses, all using these products, and no one has ever failed a drug test. Not saying it can't happen, but I highly doubt it if it hasn't happened yet. So we love that product. Shannon, do you have any questions about the products this far? Is she shaking her head? No, I can't see. Sorry.
The collagen sounds pretty good. I've been kind of thinking about that, but I didn't know which way to go because there's like marine and then something else. Is it bovine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up because I totally meant to mention that earlier. That's actually fantastic. I have a whole presentation on collagen that I should send you, just explaining all the different, there's so many collagens out there, right? Like how the heck is anyone supposed to know which one's the best for them? Right. A couple things to take note of. Is it liquid? Is it bovine? And what other ingredients are in it? And is it chocked full of carbs and sugar so it tastes better? That's not cool. Does it have biotin in it? Does it contain hyaluronic acid? So just a couple things to consider. So our collagen is bovine. And why that's important is it's going to provide type 1 and type 3, which type 1 is the most abundant in our bodies. So we need that the most. 90% of the collagen in our bodies is type 1. But we are not like cavemen, like they used to eat animal organs and bone marrow and eat the cleanest of all clean. We're not doing that anymore, are we? So we do need to supplement. We're highly deficient in type 1 collagen. So we do have to supplement. Even if you're the best person alive and you eat the healthiest, still not enough. No one's going to eat that much salmon every day. You know what I mean? So it's really important to supplement type 1. And liquid is going to provide a 90% absorption versus powders at 30%. Powders, yes, you're mixing it in liquid, but if you do your own experiment on that, if you mix it in and then let it sit there for a second, it's all going to settle to the bottom and it's not actually absorbing into the water or the coffee or whatever. There's so many arguments of people out there like, oh, I'm mixing it in liquid. It still doesn't matter. It has to be liquid initially. It takes so many processes to get the collagen into powdered form. I think that's also why it just doesn't absorb well. Patches and pill forms, even lower than 30%. Don't waste your money and time. Hyaluronic acid is also in ours. It's going to help retain the moisture into your bones and your joints and your skin. That's huge. And we also have, like Shelly said, biotin is in ours as well. 4,500 micrograms. That's huge. Our collagen content's 11 grams. We have 10 grams of protein in ours. So we can send you that breakdown too. But when you take ours and compare it to others on the market, we beat it by a landslide. So definitely look at your ingredients. Thank you for asking that. Sorry, I gave you way too much information there. I didn't necessarily ask for it. Did you have any other questions around the products?
That oil that they mix in the water, is that something you need to mix in the liquid, or do you ever just like drop it on your tongue?
So ours has no oil in it at all, which is really cool. So therefore you don't have to do any fancy like instructions. You can literally just put it in your mouth and swallow. There are oils out there that require that you hold it under your tongue for 90 seconds and spin around and blink 5 times and all this stuff, hoping it, it absorbs, but none of that. It's just going to instantly absorb into your mouth and then it go right into your bloodstream. So real easy. Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to go into a quick little bit here real quick, just to share with you a little bit about the opportunity before we let you go today, if that's okay.
Okay.
You can just have this information in your back pocket, like Tracy said, no strings attached, but we just want to make sure you have this information. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know if you've been in the industry or not before, but what we have here is pretty incredible. I've been in the industry for over 7 years. I've seen comp plan after comp plan. I've been a part of multiple businesses. And by far, this is the most aggressive way to get paid in this industry, in the direct sales network marketing space. Okay. I've seen a lot. A lot of companies have great stuff in their comp plan, but we have it all. And I could argue that till I'm blue in the face, which I love. The simple systems that we have actually really set us apart too. People who've never been in the industry before freak out and they're like, I can't do what you do. I don't know anything about this stuff. I don't know how to run a business online. Freaks me out. Don't know, blah, blah, blah. Well, we have simple systems in place to make it super, super easy. But first, let me show you how we get paid. So we simply connect with people online, invite people to presentations like this, okay? Show you how to do presentations like this. Don't freak out. And then also just earn money by it, okay? This is not mandatory, by the way. If you're like, I want to jump in with Tracy, but there's no way I'm doing a presentation like this, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Tracy will do it for you. Right, Tracy?
Right, 100%.
So that's simply it. We just share these products with people and then we earn money from it. So we get paid 25% commission when we start, but we can earn up to 50% commission pretty darn quickly by simply hitting the very first rank in the company. That's it. You just have to hit the first rank and you'll start earning 50% commissions. You get paid weekly, which is pretty incredible. And the requirement is just 100 PV, which the products that you would be wanting, the things that you ask questions about, that will get you to your 100 PV. But that PV does not actually have to come from you. It can come from customers to get you to that, okay? And then we also we can earn what's called a 10 and 3 bonus, which I absolutely am obsessed with. It's the coolest thing ever. You can run for this in your first 30 days without even ranking up. You can earn this in your first 30 days and get paid $1,000 by having 10 customers and 3 teammates. And they'll send you $1,000. But what's cool is you earn commission on those 10 customers and you earn launch bonuses on those 3 teammates between $100, $200, and $300. So if at the very, very bare minimum, let's say those 10 customers bought the cheapest product of all, and those 3 associates only came in on $100 pack, out of those launch bonuses, the most or the minimum that you would earn would be $1,500. That's still so much money, like extra. That's so cool. And then we can run for this bonus at every single rank after that. This, I believe, might be Shelly's favorite way that we do it. Because this girl is running for a Jeep. Okay.
They got me with the Jeep stipend at the very first rank. Rank.
Yes, that is the coolest, because most companies again, I've seen many compensation plans and nobody has a car bonus this early in the game. Okay, we can earn this at the very first rank. just insane, by simply having 1,500 volume points, which come from all production within your organization, you, your team, your team's team, and so on. It doesn't have to be all you. And then having 3 people on your team, you get a G bonus. So cool. So Shannon, if you want to screenshot this, go for it. We can also send this to you if you'd like, but this is just a breakdown of the money that can be made. This is only, okay, so the second line from the right, that's not what I meant to say. The very last line, monthly team bonus, okay? That line all the way down is just the regular bonus that you get by simply hitting that rank. That does not include the Jeep stipend. That doesn't include the 10 and 3 that we talked about, or the 25 to 50% commissions, or the launch bonuses, you guys. This is so good. That base pay is what you just get every month. So like, for example, Sapphire, you go down, that's 2,500 group volume points, okay? That's $4,500 a month base pay, the bare minimum. Like, and then it just keeps going up. It's so cool. Here's one more example. If you feel like screenshotting it, go for it. But Jade, you can see Jade, the green dot is the base pay per month. The orange dot is the Jeep stipend. The blue dot is called Trailblazers, and the yellow dot is called Maximizers. Trailblazers and Maximizers are similar. Okay, so if you are in your first 6 months in the business, if you achieve one of those ranks, then you will earn an extra bonus. So the second rank is Opal. You can earn up to $750 extra. That's a total of $1,500 in just base pay bonuses. Not on, that doesn't include the 10 and 3 or the commissions or the launch bonuses. Okay, and all of these are stackable. Let's say Shelly and Tracy make it to Ruby in the next couple of months. They're gonna get all of those dots, all of it. Okay, that's crazy to me. That's just big money right there. Crypto's coming. Don't have a ton of information for you on that, other than plugging you into the video that explains what's happening. But I don't know. Do you know much about cryptocurrency, Shannon?
No.
Okay, well, I don't either. Sorry. No, but it's going to be really good, though. I do know that much. You're going to basically be getting paid. So all the money I've already showed you, plus getting paid in coin, and we'll be able to cash that coin out to dollars if we choose, or keep it in there and allow it to grow. They're going to, and they were the first company in history to ever do this, to have coin and cash payments. We'll also have the ability to buy a harvester. I'm super new to that too, but buying your own harvester, and the harvester makes the coin for you, and you don't have to, you just sit there and let it make coin. And that's really cool too. So we'll have to send you that video. So the simple systems I mentioned, and then I'm wrapping up. But the simple systems I mentioned are right here. So we have testimonial groups, which Tracy's definitely going to get you added to those. There's 3 really amazing ones. One of them is Health Wealth Community. We've got Change Life and the Ripple Effect. Okay, 3 really great testimonial groups. You can go and look at all of those. But what we do is we snag stories from those groups and then share them with people. Like if you've got a best friend that gets migraines, you know, you can go and tag them in one of those groups and say, hey, look at this. This made me think of you. This is helping this person along with hundreds of others. I think that you could benefit from this. So simple, right? So we have those groups. This is an example of someone, this is Heather Latimer. She's actually on our team. She's got a eyelash testimony on the collagen. She shared that on her Facebook page. And she said, check this out. It's not a lash serum. It's collagen, and look at the growth of my lashes. And she earned 12 customers. She got 12 customers from that post. 9, and each product has a customer point value attached to it. And so she had 960 customer points from those 12 customers. She earned 50% commission on those 960. Okay. I'm kind of bad at math, so $400 and something dollars. Right? That's huge. That's so huge, just from one post. Like, and she wasn't being salesy about it. She says, where are my makeup people at? You know, I'm loving this collagen. It's not a lash serum. Look at my lashes. Boom. Right? Easy. the third and final simple system, nope, I'm lying. This is the second of 3, is the Trinot Go app. We get a free app. Some companies make you pay for the app that they give you. This is totally free. We got all the products on here to teach you everything you need to know about all the products. We've got opportunity videos in here. So if your friend's like, oh, tell me about the opportunity. Tell me about the comp plan only. You can go to the app and pull from that and show them. You know, it's super simple. Or I want to hear more about that mojo that Shelly loved and how she didn't have, you know, any crashes in the afternoon. Tracy can go to her app, pull up Mojo, and send you a flyer real quickly directly from the app to show you more about that. It's so easy. You don't have to know stuff. The app does it for you. Here is the third and final amazing simple system, and it's our text to launch system. It's 60 full days of text that they send you. Here's an example here on the right, and it just gives you an idea of what to post. So you're like, I'm not creative. I don't know what to post in my stories. I don't know what to post on my wall. And it's not salesy. It's not spammy. It's super laid back and casual, interactive type post to get people engaged. So I love that. What questions do you have, if any, Shannon?
I don't really have any. I have for a few years watched some of these network marketing girls makeup, like Lisa Tarr.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's on my friends list. I've watched her go from like Unique to this company, is it?
Yeah,
so,
she's our upline.
Yeah, I watch a lot, and I don't know.
You feel, am I hearing that it's like, oh, just another network marketing? You can be honest.
No, I mean, I think health and wellness is the way to go if you're going to go versus makeup. I mean, you know what I mean? Because everybody's in health and wellness mostly, or should be, but
right.
Yeah, I mean, they do. I mean, there's a lot of money involved if you know what you're doing.
Yep, definitely. A lot on the table for sure. And
right.
the simple systems, everything I just mentioned about the simple systems, it's, you know, that's not the end all be all. You obviously, you're going to need coached and have people backing you and helping you and that kind of thing. And we've got that.
Yeah, like, good team.
We do. And where we're headed is a digital world. Like, I mean, stores are closing, people are getting laid off, people are going virtual on everything. Like, eventually people are going to be building their businesses online, period, whether it's through a direct sales company or whatever. People are going to be working from home, and that's just what it's going to be. That's where we're headed. So being in it now, you're kind of ahead of the game and building this strong foundation. And so it's going to be where everybody ends up eventually, I believe. So anyway, we're excited that we kind of had a one-on-one with you today. It was cool to meet you. And thanks for your time, because I know you've got little one there and you're busy. Yeah. I kicked mine out of the house.
Samples, I'd be interested in trying some samples just to kind of see, what's what.
So sampling, I'll just be quite frank. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. The only things that I would ever sample someone is the Enrich or Mojo. You'll never see results from collagen after 1 or 2 samples.
Right.
You'll never see, even CBD. Some people do immediately, but I didn't. And if somebody would have sampled me that hemp for like a day or 2, I would have been like, this stuff doesn't work. See ya.
Right.
It took me about 5 days because it's an adaptogen. So everybody has their own experience in their endocannabinoid system, which I didn't even think was a thing. Go Google it. It's crazy. And everybody's endocannabinoid systems respond differently. And some people, it takes a little bit longer. My husband, who's twice my size, it happened for him immediately. For me, it took about 5 days for me to have like better sleep. So anyway, you should totally try the Mojo for sure. And the Enrich. Everybody on the planet should be on Enrich, no doubt. So
yeah, my daughter's response to it, her results was amazing. I mean, that kid, it's been a struggle, and literally with her first dose, she's just like, oh my gosh, she's like, I feel like, not in a bad way, but she's just, so with her first, that would be a great one. I totally agree with the Enrich and Mojo, because you can get instant results with just even the first try.
So it's
Yes.
probably good for people with gallbladder issues, maybe.
Totally. It like helps break all of those carbs and sugars and fats down, like stuff like greasy foods irritate, right? The gallbladder typically, and people without gallbladders too. It can help them process things a little bit easier too. I'm no doctor, but this is just what I've learned. We also like to make sure people know that we're not, the full disclosure disclaimer for you. We don't claim to heal, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. We just know what our bodies feel like from using these products and what we've seen in others. So yeah. So that was a good question.
Yeah, very good question.
Hey, Shannon, I actually got some enriched because I'm gonna have Oliver try it being type 1 and see how it affects the blood sugars.
Well,
Because
John just got diagnosed as diabetic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why I was asking
well,
about
I have some that I can get you samples on that, of course. And then, kind of go from there. But I'm curious to see, because like when Oliver eats pizza, being type 1, you dose for the carbs that you eat at the current time. But physiologically, the way body works, his organs issue out a lot of sugar like 4 hours later. And so then his blood sugars just go to the moon. So I'm curious to see how it will help with the breakdown of food with blood sugars. I'm wondering if it won't hopefully decrease that incline of sugars 4 hours later. I'm really excited for him to try that to see.
Yeah.
There are a few testimonies, I believe it's in the ripple effect, of people who are diabetic and have been using our vitamin E, and Enrich. So Enrich and vitamin E. It's a cellular rejuvenation product. So multiple stories on people using that who are diabetic. Renew is what it's called. It's a pure vitamin E. It's so amazing. Before I let y'all go, I wanted to do one quick thing that I actually fully intended on doing and forgot until just now. So I'm glad we kind of had a little conversation. I'm so sorry. Shannon, so I know you didn't come on here to be like, tell me about how, but I wanted to show you really quickly what Traci has right now, like literally right now, but not for long. So I just wanted to show you this really quick, because this is huge. So one way that we build, again, is totally different than any other out there. We build all volume rises. So any volume, like 100 levels deep into Traci's organization, 100 people, 100 levels deep, like all of that rises up. Everything that's produced rises up, and then up to Shelly, and then up to me, and then up to Lisa Carr, like everything goes up. And with Traci just coming in, and she's coming in hot, like excited, and gonna be building so fast, like you don't even know. She has these 3 positions up top, okay? 3 positions. This is how we build. So this is you. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's not gonna be pretty, but that's you, okay? And then you bring in 3 people. Okay, and then you start these lines, and that's all the wider you build. You only have 3 lines. These they build like, oh my gosh, like 20 legs wide. Crazy. But that's all the wider you can go. Okay, so let's pretend this is Traci. Let's pretend you decide you'd like to come in and give this a try. So she's going to place you right here in the very, very, very top. She can, and she brings in her other friend and her sister. You bring in these 3 people, guess what? She's going to keep building because, like I said, it's in hot, so she's ready to go. And she's got nowhere else to put them, so she puts them here under you. Oh, and she's building this thing now. So she's going to, next person she brings in comes to you, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And so all of these people come straight to you for free. You have to have volume to rank up, right? So like remember that 1500 volume that we needed to get the deep stipend and hit that very first rank? Well, all this stuff that Traci just gave you is a gift to go towards this. Okay, so that all just goes to you. That's so cool. So being in these top 3 spots is huge, 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 huge for your business. So just keep that in mind over the next couple of days as you know, you're kind of mulling this whole thing over and you know, thinking about the products and how many people you can help and being a part of this specific team right here. Those top positions are going to go fast. So just keep that in mind. I don't want you to feel frustrated or anything, but it's a really good position to be in. So I want to make sure you knew and saw that little quick diagram.
Yeah, that's part of the great with the comp plan is that it's all about like team and group volume is so valuable. So where you're placed is really important.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So thank you. Thank you, Shannon, again. Appreciate you coming. And Tracy, thanks for letting me help. And Shelly, you're amazing. You did so awesome. Thank you so much for helping me. Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys have a fantastic day. And I'm going to maybe go to the pool now, perhaps. I don't know. Okay. All right, y'all. Talk to you later.
Have a great Sunday, guys.